We've got a busy schedule, ladies and gentlemen. We need to keep this competition going. So we've got 4 boys here, 5, 6. We have 6 boys here. Actually, think I heard last night that it's Brendan Graham's birthday today. So maybe we could have a good birthday present, Peter, and winning this competition.
Okay, do we got the draw down there so we have boys? So shearing 5 sheep each. Okay, on stand number 6 we got Brendan Graham. On 5 we got Ivor Stevens. Nigel Clark on 4. Roy Collier on 3. 8 O'Doyle on stand number 2. We got the famous Warren Stevens shearing on stand number 1. So boys, get here, have a quick look at the sheep. We're running behind time already. So we need to get our judges straight onto the boards, please. Judges, you know who you are. Straight onto the boards, boys. We're going to get ready to rock and roll in the Wexford Confined. So shearing 5 sheep each, those boys. Fair play to the judges. They're always on call. They're always there when needed. They're like Judge Judy, ladies and gentlemen.
So this is all the local lads, ladies and gentlemen. This is a confined, Wexford Confined Shearing. All these local boys, this is the one they want. Like Peter said, these young boys are pushing hard. They want to take this trophy home with them. Just a wee change there. Somebody must have gave Tom the wrong directions. He put a flexi on in stand number 4. So Nigel was a wee bit shocked when he went on there. So he's back onto the solid drive. Sometimes just makes it a lot more easier on the body. Working with these solid drives, they just swing back into position a lot easier. Just makes that a lot more, less pushing at the end of the day and less chance of getting tangled up. Well, certainly that's maybe just me when I'm shearing with the flexi drive. You shear with the flexi, Peter?
Yeah, you shear with flexi one time. But that was before your time, Di.
I think that would be well before my time.
I wouldn't be all that. I would have flexed it one time.
Back in the day, we've got this thumbs up for Lloydie there.
Okay, boys, are we ready to rock and roll? The green light. Thumbs up. No, we got a problem on stand 2. Stand 3. Stand 4. Stand 5. Okay. Timekeepers ready, judges ready, competitors go. So shearing on 1, we got the big boy up there. That's Warren Stevens. Good shearer is young Warren, 8 O'Doyle. He's like somebody out from Braveheart. This is a big boy on there on stand number 2. Roy Collier, the boy that done all the work out the back there. And Nigel Clark. He's had a bit of a wriggler there straight away, but he's straightened her right back up. He's the All Ireland champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ivor Stevens, he's working hard there on stand number 5 as he turns. Break open the undermine. What about the boy, one of the main organisers over there, young Brendan Graham, the boy from County Wexford. He's a lot of work done with the last couple of months there as well. And a good shearer, round the back of the head. He drops down into the long blow. Ivor Stevens turns up the neck and away he goes. Nigel Clark turns down the first side. He didn't have that first shoulder. The boy that won the All-Ireland, he came second in the International. Roy Collier, big sweeping blows going in there from Roy. 520 lambs. He held the record there, the British Isle record for the lamb shearing a couple of years ago there. Edo Doyle. He's on Ireland. He's pumping. He's from Wexford. He's pumping those blows. He turns for home. Down the last side of the way he goes. And big Warren Stevens, but it's Nigel Clark on stand number 4, Joy.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Stands 3 and 4 together to go down, and but Brendan Graham's pushing back at him. In goes Brendan, in goes Nigel, in goes Roy. He's in a problem getting it down the porthole, but it'll not be long in bringing out his next sheep. Setting a UK record, shearing lambs there. So he knows what these big days are at. But don't forget these other boys. Stands 1, 2 and 5 down the last side. Aaron Doyle looks like it was going to be him first there, putting the finishing touches there, and he pops her down the porthole he goes, but already popped the belly out. Up the undermine comes these boys, stands 4 and 6 together. Up comes Nigel Clark there, ladies and gentlemen, shout him on, winning All Ireland competition a few days there back. But up comes Roy there, just putting the finishing touches, undermine. Up comes Brendan in stand number 6. In goes Warren Stevens in stand number 1, in goes Ivor Stevens in stand number 5. These boys are pumping here. Look at this man in stand number 4. Over the backbone he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Another blow and he'll turn the corner for home. Down the last side he'll come there. But already pushing hard. Brendan Graham's coming right back at him as well. So is Roy Collier there, stand number 3. Down the last side comes that man in stand number 4.
Yeah, absolutely flying Warren Stevens. Watch the Stevens brothers, there's nothing between them. Right Collier, out the last side and away he goes. But it's going to be Nigel Clark here on stand number 4. Absolutely flying, out the flank. He's the All-Ireland Intermediate Champion. Brendan Graham, down the last side, down that last, but it's Nigel Clark. Come on, put your hands together for Nigel Clark. He's got a third sheep out on the board. Roy Collier, he's going in for sheep number 3, but coming right back at them up there is O'Doyle. Out the last side, out that last shoulder, and away he goes. Brendan Graham. Out the flank now and away goes Brendan. He's doing an awful lot of work for this. Out the last side, out that flank. Come on, get behind Brendan Graham. Out the flank and away he goes. This is the Wexford final. Absolutely flying. Who's it going to be? Nigel Clark. He opens up. Come on, get behind Nigel Clark as he opens up that undermine here on stand number 4.
Yeah, we got a good cheer here, Kieran. It's Warren Stevens, but in goes Edo Doyle. He goes in for sheep number 2. And Roy Collier. Round the back of the head goes Roy Collier. Nigel Clark there drops down into the long blow. Ivor Stevens. It's hot and heavy up here now, ladies and gentlemen. Brendan Graham, he turns, breaks over that undermine. There seems to be a fantastic contest up there in the local one, Joy.
Yeah, but these two boys are having a right ding-dong and stand number 3 and 4 to go together, ladies and gentlemen. Down the last side, these two boys are coming. They're pushing each other harder and harder. Blow for blow, they're going. It's synchronised shearing by stand 3 and 4. Oh, Nigel's got a bit of a wriggle there. Roy's got a chance, and he goes there. Skips in sheep number 5 on the board for Roy Collier there. But don't rule out Brendan down here in stand number 6. In goes Nigel in stand number 4. Roy's just edging away there. Nigel with a bit of a kicker. In goes Warren Stevens in stand number 1, ladies and gentlemen. But don't forget this big man here in stand number 2. Down on the long blows he goes. Brendan's another blow and he'll turn the corner. Ivan pulls out another sheep in stand number 5. But already up the undermine comes Roy. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Shout him home there. Up the neck he comes. Breaks open, cleans off a cheek, round the back of the head he'll go. Nigel's coming back up, but he's pushing there, a big undermine there. He says, I'll catch you down the last side, Roy. I've took more over the backbone than you were reaching. I'm going to catch you, I'm pushing hard. Roy says, well, I've already been there, done that. I've turned the corner for home. I'm down the last side there. I'll show you how big my undermine was. He says, I've already took it off. I'm straight down the flank comes Roy. And goes Brendan in stand number 6.
Yeah, these boys are absolutely flying, but come on, get behind Roy Collier here on stand number 3. Down the flank and away he goes. Nigel Clark, he's coming right back at him with every blow, but it's Roy Collier. Edo Doyle, he goes in for sheep number 3. Absolutely flying up here on stand number 2. And now Wexford Confined final. Brendan Graham, he's got his 4th sheep out in the board. Fires away that belly wall up the undermine now and away he goes. But it's Nigel Clark. Come on, get behind Nigel Clark. He absolutely flied up here, the All-Ireland Intermediate Champion. He's got in for his 5th sheep. But it's Roy Collier. And now Wexford Confined final. Absolutely flying. He steps 2. Up the neck now and away he goes. Goes Roy. Absolutely flying. And Ivor Stevens out the last side and away he goes. He's having a good cheer up here. Brendan Graham. Down around the back of the head now and away goes Brendan Graham.
Yeah, we got Brendan Graham there, the good cheerer there, on stand number 6 in the Wexford Confined, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be first to have that 5th sheep on the board? It's Nigel Clark, it's Roy Collier. They both have their 5th and final sheep on the board. They're great friends, they work together. But up there it's blow for a blow, but Roy Collier, the boy, he's coming at him there, down the last side and away he goes there. And Nigel Clark, come on Nigel, you can pump it. Out goes Roy Collier, couple of flicks over the tailhead in the Wexford Confined. He's absolutely flying there. Here's Roy Collier, the boy from over the road, the boy that's working out the back. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Roy Collier. And followed out there closely by Nigel Clark. He's got the whole world in his hands, ladies and gentlemen. He got the All-Ireland in his hands. He came 2nd in the international. Out the flank and away goes Nigel Clark. Come on, Nigel Clark. You had a good boy. You had a good cheer. Loving those sheep there, Nigel Clark, Joy. That was fast and furious.
But don't forget this wee man down here in stands number 6, ladies and gentlemen. I heard it's his birthday. What a birthday present this would be if he could win this competition. He's been keeping his job right. Up the undermine comes Brendan there in stand number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Shout him on up there. It's Brendan Graham. Up the undermine he comes. Up the backbone, another blow over the back. He'll step up the neck he comes. Ivan Stevens, he's up the neck in sheep number 4. Aidan Doyle up here in stand number 2. He's got sheep number 5 on the board for him. Warren Stephen, he's still got one in the pen, but up the neck he comes. He'll clean off a cheek, round the back of the head he'll go. But it's Brendan Graham, ladies and gentlemen. Shout him on. Drops down on the long blows he goes. Down he goes on round that first shoulder. He goes down on the long blows. Only 3 short ones, one up to the shoulder, and he'll step over the backbone. He'll go. Aidan Doyle's pushing hard at him here. Is it going to be the big man here in stand number 2 as he turns the corner for home? Down the last side, ladies and gentlemen. Shouting this big fella on up here in stand number 2. Down he comes the last side. Under that shoulder he goes. But Brendan's pushing hard at him back here in stand number 6. Big Ivan Stephen, he's on the long blows he goes. But it's going to be stands 2 and 6. They're having a right ding-dong, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be third man to reach for the cord down there?
Yeah, Brendan Graham and but it's A.O. Doyle, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for A.O. Doyle and Brendan Graham. Come on, cheer out Brendan Graham. He had a good cheer up there, and Warren Stevens, he's got one left in the pin. Out the last side, out the flank now, and away he goes. Ivor Stevens, his brother, down the last side, and away he goes. Absolutely flying up here is Ivor. Down around that last shoulder, and away he goes is Warren Stevens. He's got his fifth and final sheep out in the board up here.
Yeah, Ivor Stevens there down the last side, away he goes there. Couple of flicks out the flank, and away he goes. Having a good cheer up there is Ivor Stevens. Warren Stevens there, he's got number 5 on the board. Couple of flicks over the tailhead there from Ivor. What a good young shearer this boy is. Loving the game up there is Ivor Stevens. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Ivor Stevens on stand number 5. We got Warren Stevens there. He's on stand number 1. Up the neck and away he goes there with his 5th and final sheep on the board. Round the back of the head. The good shearer up there is Warren Stevens, cleaning up that first shoulder. 3 shot blows. He'll soon be on long blow time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you got another one left there, Ivor. I thought you were gone out there. He had 6, reckon. I reckon he had 6 in that pen, ladies and gentlemen. He turns to break open the undermine there, shearing on stand number 5. Having a good cheer there, Ivor Stevens and the Wexford Confined. But it's Warren Stevens. Down the last side comes Warren Stevens. He's on stand number 1. Couple of flicks over the tailhead. Loving this one up here. Having a good cheer there. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Warren Stevens die.
Yeah, tremendous cheer with the young lad up there in stand number 1. But come on, ladies and gentlemen, shout up the big man here in stand number 5. He's a right regular at the start. But it's not all about the speed, ladies and gentlemen. The quality job comes in there. That's why that big man with the blue shirt standing there looking over him, just checking where he goes for a second gut. For anything the size of a biro pen is 1 full mark. So the judges are just moving along, keeping an eye on him as well. And then they'll go down the back and get judged down the back. And it's the same marking score down there. So down the last side he comes. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, shout the man on. Ivan Stevens from Highland here. Down the last side he comes. And sheep number 5. And his Wexford Confined Shearing final. The first final of the day. Down he comes here. Making a cracking job. Look at that nice clean last side he's got. She's a wee bit of a wriggler there, but he'll soon settle her down. He'll just push her down, keep his hand tight, keep the skin tight. Another few bows, ladies and gentlemen, reaching for the cord. And away goes that man, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Wexford Confined Shearing final.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, bring the house down there for young Kieran McDonald, ladies and gentlemen, his first time commentating in All-Ireland final, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for young Kieran.